everybody, I'm Rosemary. Thanks to all of you who watched my last video on mixing. I hope it was somewhat helpful and informative. Today I'm going to be talking about optimal environments for home recording so you can set up a nice little studio either in your bedroom or your closet and you can record whenever you'd like. The first thing I want to talk about is buying the right microphone. So you don't need to go all out, but you do want to invest in something that sounds good on your voice and will last you for a while. There are 3 different microphones that I want to recommend to you. The first is the Shure SM7B, which goes for $3.99 on Guitar Center's website. This is a dynamic microphone, which means that the sound is converted to an electrical signal via electromagnetism. Dynamic microphones are typically more rugged and durable. They're usually used for live performances, so they can be dropped and still function properly and sound good. The SM7B is a really decent price, it's super easy to set up, and it even has a windscreen built into it, so you don't necessarily need to buy a pop filter, which is another thing I'm going to be talking about. This microphone sounds good on all different types of voices, but especially warmer and deeper voices. I actually use this microphone to record vocals on my song All Along. Why can't you just tell me how you feel? And it's super compact and easy to use, so I would definitely recommend this one. The next microphone I want to talk about is the AudioTechnica AT4040, which goes for $2.99 on Guitar Center's website. This microphone is a large diaphragm condenser microphone, and condenser microphones can also be called capacitor microphones since the condenser capsule is similar to a capacitor. Now in a condenser microphone capsule, there is an electrically conductive membrane or diaphragm in close proximity to a solid metal plate. The capacitance changes to the rhythm of the sound when the distance between the membrane and the solid plate changes. When this capacitance changes, the sound is converted to an electrical signal. Condenser capsule's output voltage is actually quite high, but it produces almost no current. Because of this, condenser microphones need an external power supply, which we call phantom power. Most interfaces have phantom power as a microphone input option, but if you're seriously considering getting a condenser microphone, I would recommend double checking to make sure your interface has phantom power. Condenser microphones generally have a better quality sound than dynamic microphones. The frequency range is wider, it has a higher sensitivity, and less noise. I used the AT4040 to record vocals for my song How You Make Me Feel. Not too long before I knew in your eyes that certain glow. And I loved using this microphone because it's so compact and easy to use, and it also has a brighter quality to it, which works really well with my voice. Now the microphone that I have and use for recording is the Aventone CV12, which goes for $4.99 on Guitar Center's website. This microphone is a large capsule tube condenser microphone, which means that it's a condenser microphone that uses a vacuum tube to boost the signal from the capsule. Tube microphones require more power than the standard 48 volts that phantom power supplies, so this microphone comes with its own power supply. And this makes it a little bit more tedious to set up, but I really love the sound of this microphone because it's a blend of the brightness from a condenser with the warmth of a tube. Now once you have your microphone picked out, I highly recommend that you also purchase a pop filter. This is potentially the most important thing you'll ever buy as someone who's recording vocals. They range from $25 to $60, but there's no need to splurge on a pop filter. Pop filters are designed to attenuate the energy of plosives, which occur in syllables such as P, B, D. These plosives usually lead to clipping, so having a pop filter is really useful for making sure that these plosives don't get in the way of the quality of your recording. And now that you have your microphone set up on a nice microphone stand with a pop filter, you want to examine your different recording environment options. Now I'm at my parents' house in Connecticut, and the biggest issue that I had to address in this particular room was street noise. We live on a kind of busy street, and I currently have an air conditioner unit in the window, so when that's running it gets quite loud, and when it's not running the street noise is even louder than usual. Fortunately, I have a walk-in closet where I decided to set up a little home studio, so let me give you a little tour. So here's my lovely little setup. I've got my Focusrite interface here propped up on this lovely little suitcase. My laptop, AudioTechnica headphones, and my Aventone microphone. And unfortunately, I was an idiot and forgot my pop filter in Brooklyn. But I've been using this scarf here to act as a little shield and really help out with the plosives. Now my friend Dan Bauza, shout out to Dan, he also recommended another way to solve the issue of no pop filter is to turn the microphone upside down and rotate it at a 45-degree angle so you're not singing directly into the capsule. Let's try it out. So you notice this is the front of the microphone and I would be singing at it like this. So not directly into the front of the capsule but rather to the side so that the plosives don't allow for clipping. Now the goal of recording in my closet was to minimize street noise and create an environment that was dead enough to not pick up any room noise and for the microphone to pick up only my voice. So by having all these clothes absorb the sound, it's really quite a dead environment and is perfect for recording. Now if you don't have a walk-in closet, you can still use a normal closet as somewhat of a barrier for eliminating room noise and for deadening the environment so that your vocals can really shine in your recording. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. Feel free to leave a comment or reach out to me directly with any questions or topics that you'd like me to talk about. I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks!